Hi there, I'm Chris Kilby, a pastor in a pergola, and here is today's bite-sized Bible from 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 11. And the word today is, watch your tongue. Watch your tongue. Let me read the verse. It says here, in the same way, their wives are to be women worthy of respect, not malicious talkers, but temperate and trustworthy in everything. So Paul is addressing to his son in the faith, Timothy, here, the wives, either the wives of the male deacons or the female deacons, depending on how you translate the word gunaikas in this. It can mean wives or women. Either way, it's a great piece of advice for anyone who aspires to maturity as a Christian, and especially to leaders, and it's all to do with our speech. Did you notice? I was reading the NIV, and the NIV says there that we shouldn't be malicious talkers. Malicious talkers. Other translations talk about us not being slanderers. And the reality is this: our speech represents something of who we are and how we view and value others. And so my encouragement to you is always speak well of others, and always, on the contrary, avoid unhelpful criticism. You know, I had some advice given to me many years ago. Somebody said to me about this very area of how we speak and how we use our language in respect to other people. They said to me this: if you're not part of the problem nor part of the solution, then you don't need to get involved and you don't need to talk about it. You see, it just becomes unhelpful, doesn't it? And our speech can stray from care and concern into the kind of areas of gossip and what is described here, malicious talk. So, here's what I want to say to you. Next time somebody approaches you and says something like, I just need to speak to you about John, or did you hear about Mary? This is what I want you to do. I want you to head them off at the bridge. And I want you to say to them, do I need to know, is there any way that I can help in this situation? If you can genuinely be a help, then maybe you do need to hear. But if you're not part of the solution, nor part of the problem, my suggestion is stay well out. Change the subject. Talk about the weather. Talk about the lockdown. Talk about what you had for dinner last night. But do not talk about other people in an unhelpful way. Watch your tongue. My name's Chris Kilby. I'm a pastor in a pergola. And that was today's bite-sized Bible from 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 11. And I'll see you next time.